Hello, everybody. Today, welcome back to What If the World Restarted. And I know this map looks completely different. If you're a loyal watcher, if not, you'll be like, what? So let's explain it. You've got West Africa doubled inside, Senegal doubled in size from this to this, probably even tripled in size. The formation of Nigeria, the Ethiopian country expanded greatly from this to like here and here. Formation of the South Indian team as well as the Gujarati team. Expansion, now they border each other, of the Qatari and Hijazi team. The new South Omani country, which is rapidly expanding itself. Nothing up here. Oh no, actually, we did. The main region, the main thing that happened is over here in this region. Well, this whole area. Well, the red team lost half their colony, used to stretch from here to here, which they expanded also last episode, but the locals have had enough and they kicked the colonizers out. I can't really be talking, but whatever. So we got something like this. Also, we had the same thing happening because the Greeks used to own this colony, but then it rebelled and became free. The Egyptians lost this little bit of land down here to Sudan. But in exchange, I hadn't actually changed. I hadn't finished the peace treaty. So sorry about that, guys. Exchange, they took this land from the Greeks. Chunky bit of land, if you say so. You could say. And so they did expand, and they got some more valuable land. We haven't done anything with here, but we will. The Greeks lost all of this, the colony, all of Levant. Orange team took all of the land on the left of this line, so over here, from the Greeks. And the purple Turkish team took all of this land, including the blue line as well. Also, we had another war between the Greeks and the blue team. The blue team annexed all of this land from both the Bulgarians and here. And also you can see the Bulgarians are completely wrecked. They are not even the same country anymore. They're destroyed. They've got new government and everything. The grey Hungarian team took all of this coastal land over here. The purple team took this land over here. A new Crimean country was formed. And this country over here took some more land as well. So, let's add some cities. The Crimean team will get one over here. And a few more in this Central Asian region, because it's quite sparse over here, according to the map. We don't like that. So we're going to do some more over here. Another one in the Levant. Another one. There's a few more in Turkey. Because the Bulgarian team, a couple more. There's a total collapse of Greece, though. And now they reduced to just themselves and the western regions of Turkey and Cyprus. And this new Crimean country is also going to get their capital. Where should I put it? We're going to put it right here. Wait, what? Yep, there you go. They can put the capital in this gap here. Lovely. Jubbly. Now, let's have a look at this episode. We're going to have some more expansion, new countries, and maybe a few wars. You just have to stick around, don't you? So the first thing we're going to do is fix these really ugly gaps in the middle of the Arabian Peninsula. And this will also be yet another region we filled in. Also going to fix this little bit of a border here. Done. The Egyptian team annexes all of this land. Right here. Expanding all the way into the mainland like this. The Hijazi country, yeah, that's it. Expands all the way like this. They're going to get the most land out of this, I'd reckon. They also take a huge bit of land from the central part of Saudi, expanding and taking all of that. They also push along the Ethiopian border like this and just straighten up their claims. And so we get something like this. Now we have the Qatari country. expanding over here. They're going to get a lot as well. Expanding all the way inland. And the final part of land will be once again split up between these two. The pink team will get quite a lot of land themselves. Going to get all of this. The Qatari team will actually get a little bit more as well. Expanding like this. Ethiopian team is now going to get their claim and take the rest of this part of land. They're also going to fix their borders because they're really ugly. Like that. Nice. And finally, here we are. Oh, wait. I know what's wrong. There we go. The Mesopotamian country will... Oh. Oops. They'll expand further. Sorry, I just completely... Anyway, they're going to expand further inland as well. Going something like this. The orange team will expand inland as well. Going up to here. And finally, the Qatari team takes this. And the rest of land will be split between the Egyptians and Hijazis. Hijazis take all of this. And the Egyptians take this. They also make a land agreement to take this little piece of land over here. So nice. We've expanded ourselves. We've got rid of a huge gaping hole. It's nice. This map is slowly becoming filled in. Now we also have the expansion of the Indian teams. Rapid expansion. The fertile land is allowed for huge population growth, almost tripling in 50 years, which allows them to expand quite a bit further. This Indian team is now not just a small country anymore. They even reach over to the Bay of Bengal until they get something like this. Huge. They're just completely quadrupled in size now. And the South Indian team does the same, annexing all of this land as well, which is just ginormous. They're insane. And we also have the formation of a Bengali country, because we need a Bengali country. Why not? Oh, I forgot something as well. They're going to look something like this. And guess what we haven't done for a very long time? Human expansion. Yeah, I'd say it's quite a bit bigger. So, first of all, boom. Hello, Southeast Asia. They've completely just expanded the full way across. Taiwan is explored. Japan is completely explored. East Asia is now beginning to be settled. And because I imagine there's probably some locals everywhere, like some tribes, but they're starting to evolve as well. So you could just see a random country just pop out of nowhere. They don't have to be from like a castaway or a settler that broke away or anything. That's what I'm saying. Just saying for the rest of the series to let you know. So we got Indonesia being discovered, Java, and all these islands down here. Not Borneo just yet, but this is what we got. Africa is fully discovered now. Same as Madagascar and Reunion, whatever, Mauritius, Comoros, Seychelles, all these random islands over here. You're all been discovered. Not a bit more in North America. Pushing down over here. Now even to Alaska. This is quite hard to explore, which is why it's not going too big. But remember, this is like 100 years of expansion. They also decide to push into these areas. So yeah, these are all the areas that have been documented. Obviously, there's probably been more expansion, but yeah. Same with Newfoundland, Nova Scotia. Quebec is completely explored as well. And we push into the Great Lakes. Very American name, isn't it? I know it is American, but like, And Canadian. Can't forget the Canadians. But, like, they like to put great on everything, don't they? I'm a Brit talking here, so you can understand. Okay, this is all we've got. Lovely. Now, South America, no. We don't have Antarctica, which is really sad. I forgot about that. Which would make it really cool if we had an Antarctic country. But whatever. It's not my map. I mean, it is my map, but like, whatever. So yeah. Now we have an expansion all the way over here. We will actually have Borneo. Why not? Hello, Borneo. It's cool to see you. We'll check the religion and language map next episode, as well as a more improved provinces map, because, yeah, we're getting there, as you can see. Now, this is our Europe. Very cool. Expanding. And when we expand, we make more countries. So, first of all, over here, we are going to have in Central Asia. No, not Central Asia. Thailand. I know they're nothing alike, but I just went over to Central Asia. We have Thailand forming like this. They look pretty cool, actually. I like the look of that country. Got this like cotton candy color forming over here. Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, and pushing up to the Aral Sea. Something like this. We also have a random landlocked nation, as I said earlier, popping up over here next to Lake Balkhash and whatever the one in Kyrgyzstan is. I don't really know. Forming like this. We also have one nation forming in between them both to connect them together. One like this. They're actually the biggest one. They do get a little bit of land on Lake Balkhash, which the green team is happy to sacrifice, as they get another lake as well, so shouldn't really be complaining. We got something like this for both of them. To expand over here. And same with the purple team, they expand further inland. But remember, the Aral Sea might be quite big now, so poor Aral Sea. What did they ever do wrong? We've got quite big Central Asian countries like this. We have a sort of Russian-y dark green team forming over here. They're gonna form on like kind of the Volga region. Quite big. These kind of hordes forming along the plains and steppes and whatever. This country over here, it's kind of the Ukrainian country, expands further inland. So does the Russians, but they do a lot more, as they have now rebuilt themselves fully after the Second European War. I know it's been a long time, but remember, we're still in like 1000 AD, so like they push over here to this bay, which now, because it's a lot warmer, because of the more balanced climate which I've created, they've got a lovely bay over here. And yeah. But when you get too big, you split up. So, that's exactly what we have happening here. Almost directly after annexing it, it splits off. Including almost everything they just took is just gone. It's a new country, Siberia. And considering they are still probably the biggest country in the world, they are also going to split yet again. With now this region becoming its own thing. Just like so. And another split as well, because splits are fun. This island and these islands up here become one united country. Weird country, but whatever. They do get a little bit of mainland as well. Getting something like this. And a little bit of Russia as well. Nice. These are our new 3 countries up here in Siberia. The Russians do not like this one, though. So they take back this bit of land over here. However, in response, they just take more land. Here's something like this. Nice. So let's give the Russians a bit more expansion. They do expand further inland. And they were able to do that. Both these two expand as well. These guys push along here. The Crimeans push inland. That looks really ugly. This green team rapidly expands. They're not invading, I promise. They're just expanding quickly, and I'm fixing the borders as now I look over it. These guys push inland as well. And finally, the rest will be taken by both the Russian country. That's not the right border. Both the Russian country and this Ukrainian sort of country. And now I'm thinking about it, let's invade. So the poor new Crimean country, the one that literally formed last episode, is going to get invaded straight away. I'm sorry, Crimea. You just don't really belong on the map. Like, at all. So, yep. Forces from the Crimean, the Azov team, pushing in, capture this, and goodbye. Peace treaty here. Need I say more? Done. We finish off this gap as well. Green team, once again, is in here, taking all the land from everybody. Can you not? Like, please. And the yellow team and the Azov team get, like, strips of land. It's barely even noticeable. We also have the formation of a northern-ish Kazakh kind of peach team. I might just call them the peach team. Forming over here. I like that country. They look the exact same. Oh my god. There we go. Nice. Coolio. And now we have another country forming. This time in Africa. If you didn't know what that meant. We have quite a far down country forming. This time forming over here in Tanzania. And Lake Tanganyika. Yeah. Oh, I understand why it's called that now. Okay. Don't know why it took me so long to think of that. This is a rather united one, as all the local clans came together to form a sovereign nation. Now, when we have new countries, we need a new capital. So they're all getting a capital. I mean, why would you not have a capital? Their capital will be right here. Oh, not that color. Right there. Let's give the Russians and Central Asians a capital as well. Oh, we didn't give the Bengali one a capital. Their capital will consequently be there. The Thai country will put their capital right here. The Central Asian country will put their capital on Lake Baikal. And so will this one. This country will put their capital in this little lake bay thingy. Theirs will put theirs on the sea as well. This Russian country will put their capital farther inland. This one will put theirs on this peninsula of the bay here. This eastern Siberian country will put theirs right here. And this tiny, really irrelevant country will put their capital on this middle island where the Tsar bomber was dropped. Putting it right here. Lovely. Okay. Now let's add some cities. I'll be right back. Here we are, there's our map. And one last thing that we're going to have happening this episode, because Russia's upset about losing quite a lot of land, they've decided to actually move their capital. First time. And they're going to found a new one right in and over here. If I get it the right color. Yep. And this one is sadly going to be stripped down to a mere city. This is quite a sad day. Yeah. They do this to kind of more centralize the country, make sure they are thing. But yeah, we give cities to all of these countries over here. All the Indian teams and everything. Oh, except this one. Sorry. Put in here, here, here. And one more in Sri Lanka. But yeah, Thai country, everything. So yeah, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like, subscribe. See you another day. Oh, that's a really ugly city. I'm not gonna lie. Yep. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe, and see you on another episode. Goodbye.